Hey, hi, hello. Kontynuujemy sobie Mass Effecta. I została nam na Nowerii kwestia ostatecznego rozwiązania Rakni w ultralabach. Zatem cóż, nie takiego widoku się tutaj spodziewałem.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Rozwiązanie brzmi ostatecznie. Owszem,
What
tak
exactly
jest.
does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
Okej, jestem gotowy.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without
Jakiego
proper
kodu?
code authorization.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Dobra. Dawaj do tego. Dawaj do tego Ruska.
Logging you out, Commander.
Wypuść mnie. Panie Jarosławie. Mam prośbę.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira instructions.
Przykra sprawa. Jak to dobrze, że wy jesteście na biotykę nieodporne.
Clear.
Mam ten kod? Tak się zdaje. Okej. Przykro mi, panie Jarosławie. Mira, mam ten kod.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Mam kod.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120.
Yeah! Kurwa, udało mi się. Przepraszam, zwykle tyle nie przeklinam, ale to był ekscytujący epizod. Ja pierdykam, aż jestem ciekawy, ile razy próbowałem. Czemu tu jest zamknięte? I co, to jest wszystko już? Aha. I nie mogę się już wrócić do tego... O nie! Czuję się trochę rozczarowany, że nie mogę tam wrócić. No ale dobra. Trudno. Dobra. To wracamy do tej centrali. Ale nie kojarzę, bym musiał z powrotem na Nowerię wracać. W sensie, chyba od razu mnie na statek przeniesie. Mam nadzieję. Bo nie kojarzę drogi powrotnej kompletnie. Nie było takiego etapu. Zresztą bardzo dobrze. O, miałem rację. Wyjątkowo.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Dobra.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Ja nie wiem, ale kiedyś mnie to tak nie śmieszyło. Dzisiaj jakoś się zmieniłem na gorsze. Pod względem tego, jak chciałbym się odezwać do niektórych ludzi.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
No, to jakby wszystko, nie? Misja zrobiona. Pewnie jakbym zabił tą królową, to Asari albo ten drugi Salarianin by się wściekali, że czemu zabiłeś? Jak mogłeś w ogóle? La. Habla. Okej. To co? Standardowy obchód załogi. Kajdan? Co u ciebie słychać, kolego?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
Mamy czas.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
I'd think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Tyrion. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Z tymi obecnymi tutaj to ja bym też nie był taki pewien. Czy aby wszyscy wiedzą co robić? Czemu ten pokój jest niewykorzystany? To już tutaj Kaiden mógł siedzieć. Przynajmniej miałby se gdzie usiąść, a tak stoi. Chociaż w sumie nie, tutaj też ma jakieś takie leżanki. Nie wiem co to jest. Dobra. Jara. Kolejna tam do golenia. Choć w jej przypadku to raczej nie.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
No tak, przecież twoja mama umarła. Zapomniałem o tym kompletnie.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Jeżeli tylko potrafisz to zrobić, to słuszne jest, moim zdaniem.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
To miłe. Chcesz jeszcze pogadać?
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your
możemy.
interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Miło, że przypomniałaś o tej poprzedniej rozmowie.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years.
Ile?
We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
No, mogłaś w sumie zapytać, no to jest dosyć niemiłe.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Dosyć to, nie wiem, rasistowskie?
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
To jest ten moment, w którym pozwalam Shepardowi działać, samemu zamykając mordę. I tak też uczynimy. Nie odezwę się, ani słowem.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I koniec.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Tak, no. Kwestia romansów jest w Mass Effectie nie do pominięcia. I stwierdziłem, że nie ma sensu tego pomijać, bo to jest element tej gry. Także za to między innymi wielu ludzi tak bardzo pokochało Mass Effecta, że niczym w brazylijskiej telenoweli możemy sobie romansować z jedną, z drugą, z trzecią i za każdym razem to nie jest takie hop-siup, prawda? Jest to też jakaś nowość w Mass Effectie. Mam wrażenie, że przynajmniej ja nie kojarzę gry, w której wcześniej było coś takiego. Ale też nie kojarzę gry, w której wcześniej aż tak bardzo można było zżyć z danymi bohaterami. No jeszcze nie.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Telly.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Stali za to krótko, ale konkretnie. Dobra. Garus. Uczyń mi te przyjemności. Porozmawiajmy sobie na tematy moralne.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
No jaha, oczywicha.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
Rada raczej słynie z tego, że nic nie robi, ale żeby ukrywali kogoś, żaden w ten interes. Musieliby coś wtedy zrobić. Rada raczej nic nie robi, oni z tego słyną, więc...
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, sir.
Jasny gwint, to jest niesamowite, jak Kongarus przeszedł drogę. Ja wiem, że ja już o tym wcześniej wspominałem, ale on tutaj jest taki narwany, taki gotowy do działania, taki nieopierzony. Szafka Garusa, o właśnie. Jak już tu jestem. Ty możesz tylko lekkiego pancerza używać, naprawdę? Lepsze to niż nic, nie? To dostaniesz interfejs tarczy i szkielet bojowy. W sumie jak już cię mam, harpun, nie. Albo, dobra, nieważne. I tak już to dostałeś. Nie będę się specjalnie tym przejmował. Tutaj mamy niszczyciela, którego dostaniesz oczywiście. Ale więcej nie dostaniesz, bo nie mam. Nie dam, bo nie mam. A tu dostaniesz dewastatora 8. Jak się ma na przykład Wrex z pancerzami? Bo to też jestem. I chętnie też bym ci zmienił ten... Aha. Sorry, Wrex. Jest ci po prostu pisany ten róż. A Ashley? Może dostać skorpiona. Ciężki pancerz. O, no i spoko. I do tego interfejs tarczy i... Baw się dalej. A propos Ashley.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days. Kind of an ill omen.
You mean on the anniversary of the First Contact War?
The end of it, yeah. My family always marks it. I'm the only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
No, poza tym, co mi opowiadałaś ostatnio, to nie wiem za bardzo nic.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
To jest Arnold czy Quisling?
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Za co?
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed,
Owszem.
Chief.
Sir.
Owszem, mam co robić, dziękuję, Ashley. Pierwszą rzeczą, którą zrobię, jest porozmawianie z moim serdecznym druhem Wrexem.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
No, jakaś logika w tym jest. Ale ogólnie ja lubię bardzo przemyślenia Wrexa. No jest prosty, niczym mikser w działaniu. Włącz, wyłącz, tam nie ma innych opcji.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Ja już chyba cię o to wszystko pytałem.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Bo kojarzę tą dyskusję. Dobra. Zatem w tym momencie tak. Czeka mnie dosyć żmudne zadanie, albowiem ponownie będę musiał się przeprosić z Maciem. I nie mam absolutnie na myśli McDonald's. I ponownie będę musiał trochę poszukać, poszperać, pozwiedzać galaktykę. Dlatego zresztą zobaczę sobie w dzienniku, gdzie mam tak naprawdę zaginioną osobę w jakimś systemie Strennus. No i tak. Mam mnóstwo niezbadanych rzeczy, minerałów, insygniów, różnych innych rzeczy. Więc najprościej będzie, jeżeli nie będę was zabierał na te durne przejażdżki po pustych planetach, bo to kompletnie mija się z celem moim zdaniem, to rujnuje całą dynamikę rozgrywki, która i tak w Mass Effectie 1 jest mizernie powolna. Po prostu zrobię to sobie poza kamerą i do was wrócę, kiedy już będę miał za sobą te całe nudy na pudy. Takie jak sprawdzanie planet, jeżdżenie po planetach, jeżdżenie od szczątków do anomalii, od anomalii do jakiejś misji durnej pobocznej. Może przy okazji misji pobocznej faktycznie włączę coś. Zobaczymy. Na razie robię pauzę i widzimy się w tym samym miejscu.
A few moments later.
No siema. Obiecałem wam, że będę czekał na mostku na Normandii, ale jesteśmy na Cytadeli. Gdyż porobiłem sobie kilka zadań pobocznych, mniej lub bardziej ciekawych.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
The loss of all this Prothean technology is just one more thing Saren will have to pay for.
Bardzo ładnie weszli mi w słowo. Zawsze to lubię, jak wchodzi mi się w słowo, ale trudno. O nie, ją też pamiętam. Więc tak, porobiłem kilka misji pobocznych, większość tych mniej ciekawych, a jesteśmy na Cytadeli z tego względu, że jest tutaj parę rozmów, parę zadań pobocznych i parę questów, które mam już na ukończeniu. Muszę tylko powiadomić jakby ostatnich... Ci ludzie, którzy są na Cytadeli, są ostatnim elementem do powiadomienia. No i a propos tych ciekawych rozmów, to jest pierwsza z nich.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa Benzine and Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Ciu, mogę nawet czerwonego tutaj użyć.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
Sabotaż ludzkiego koncernu?
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Był to na pewno dla niego trudny temat. I szczerze mówiąc, nie chciałbym być w jego skórze, żeby mnie taka baba przepytywała. Na szczęście nie muszę. Dobra, za to co muszę? Muszę udać się do Garota w wieży Cytadeli on jest, czyli w prezydium. Nie, prezydium to jest przed wieżą. Mam... tutaj jest prezydium. Tutaj mamy wieżę Cytadeli. A tutaj mamy jeszcze ostatnie rzeczy, których nie zebrałem. A, no i jest jeszcze fan. Więc tutaj mamy windę do prezydium. A tutaj? Gdzie się udamy? Do okręgu. Ja bym od okręgów zaczął.
ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Podoba mi się ta ich mina. Wszyscy twardo. Cytadela jest spoko, tylko...
Commander Shepard, good to see you again. Anything you
Nie,
need?
właściwie nie.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well,
Cytadela jest spoko, dobra, cicho tam. Cytadela jest spoko, tylko mogłaby być nieco mniejsza. I szkoda też bardzo, że jest to jedyne miejsce w Mass Effectie pierwszym, które jest właściwie jakkolwiek otwartym światem, w sensie takim pokojowym, otwartym światem. Coś jak w dwójce Omega. No, chyba wiecie, o co mi chodzi. W każdym razie nie ma niczego więcej. Nigdzie więcej nie pohandlujemy, nigdzie więcej nie ma takiego żywego miasta. Tu jest szybka kolej. Ach, tu jest Konrad Werner.
Hey, Commander Shepard, there are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
No dobra.
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
O Boże. Biedna ta twoja żona. I tak, w okręgach chyba nic nas już nie czeka, więc mogę sobie spokojnie wziąć szybką kolej Cytadeli i wybrać się do sektorów Służba Ochrony, Klinikę Medyczną, Nora Chory. Nic mnie tego nie obchodzi. Idziemy do sektorów Prezydium i idziemy do wieży Cytadeli. No i jesteśmy. I od razu na starcie widzę dwa wykrzykniki. Tutaj mamy admirała, którego musimy powiadomić.
Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Czy to jest koniec tej misji? Tak. Tak mi się zdaje. Dobra, tutaj mamy kolejny wykrzyknik, to sobie do niego pójdziemy od razu. I tutaj mamy Garota.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
W sumie wypadałoby, żebym jakoś streścił, o co tutaj w ogóle chodzi, bo ja zrobiłem to poza kamerą. Na Nowerii znaleźliśmy notatkę, przez którą musieliśmy się udać do układu, gdzie znaleźliśmy ciało jego brata. Wydaje mi się, że to jest absolutnie wszystko, co wymaga tutaj jakiegokolwiek komentarza.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Dobra, czy mamy coś tutaj jeszcze do zrobienia? Bo właściwie nie widzę tutaj, żeby coś Coś, ktoś, gdzieś, coś. A skoro nie widzę, to znaczy, że nic nie ma, więc możemy udać się do prezydium. Tak, ja wiem. Proszę mnie wpuścić.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties.
Tak, to też
In the
zrobiliśmy.
event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
I to zrobiłem podczas nagrywania. Nie wiem, czy słusznie, ale to chyba nic takiego. Dobra. Hall ambasady zaznaczmy sobie. Tutaj jest pozaznaczona Awina, nie wiadomo po jaką cholerę, no ale jest. Opiekun? Heh. Ambasady i COC. A to jest wieża? Nie, to nie jest wieża. Tu jest wieża. Teraz pytanie, czy ty gdzieś tutaj stoisz? Czy jesteś na dole jesteś, tak? Okej. Nie, no nie jesteś na żadnym dole. God damn it. Nie. Wcale nie tutaj. Bo tutaj jest akademia. Chyba że w budynku siedzisz. Recepcjonistka, z tobą nie będę rozmawiał. Tutaj to mamy. Tutaj? Nie. Tutaj. I tu siedzi Nassana, dokładnie tak. Ona była ostatnio dla mnie wredna. Teraz ci pokażę.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nassana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nassana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
O, no proszę.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
No, szczególnie, że nawet nie wiedziałaś, że robisz ze mną jakiś biznes. Więc tak, czy ja mam coś do zrobienia jeszcze? Tutaj już nic, tutaj też już nic. Więc co? Nie będę chodził teraz specjalnie, żeby dostać się z powrotem na Normandię. Tylko najprościej mówiąc, widzimy się gdzie? Na Normandii. No, widzimy się na Normandii, a z Normandii no to już czeka nas ni mniej, ni więcej jak Wirmir. Sektory okręgów, służby ochrony Cytadeli. Dobra. No i co? Wirmir czeka, tak? Zatem do zobaczenia. Kolejne ucięcie tematu. Jesteśmy aktualnie w ładowni, dlatego że Garus nam chce coś powiedzieć i chyba reszta zresztą też jeszcze chce z nami pogadać z jakiegoś powodu. Dlatego no nie mogłem sobie nie darować, żeby wam tego pokazać.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest.
And I've been thinking about Dr. Salion too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead.
I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Jestem nawet trochę dumny z tego, że udało mi się Garusa przestawić w sposób taki, żeby był bardziej racjonalny.
Commander?
Ashley, chcesz ze mną pogadać?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper.
A,
Rifles don't.
czyli ty nie chcesz ze mną rozmawiać. A może Wrex?
Never a dull moment with
O,
you,
no
Shepard.
proszę.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
Ooh.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
Which one of you made it first?
It was a tie.
Jakim cudem?
I brought back his head. She got the rest of him. As far as I know, we both got paid. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what did you do?
Well, I was going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. Huh. She always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station, used my entire store of ammunition, had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
Spoko. Na razicho. No proszę, nie sądziłem, że Wrex się aż tak rozgada pod koniec. Zobaczmy, co u Tali. Może ona też coś ma nam do powiedzenia?
Hey Shepard, do you need something?
Nie.
I should go.
See you later.
Later. No to co? Może udajmy się na górę w takim razie. Jest tam w końcu jeszcze Kajdan i Liara. Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ona to nigdy nie ma nam nic do powiedzenia. A szkoda.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis.
Nie wiem, czemu się zaśmiałem.
When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No! Oh, no! I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Okej, to cześć.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Nie wiem, czy ta rozmowa wymaga komentarza. Nie mam ochoty tego komentować chyba. Co u ciebie, Kajdan?
Anything you need, Commander?
Godej.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
To jest wszystko, co masz mi do powiedzenia?
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Kajdan, rozczarowujesz mnie. Dobra. Więc tak. Zmierzamy powolutku do końca. Z tego, o ile pamięć mnie nie myli, a ja zjeżdżam na dół w ogóle. Kurde. Dobra, mniejsza. O ile pamięć mnie nie myli, został nam Wirmir. Później został nam ten przekaźnik masy Omega Mu, chyba tak się to nazywało. I później została nam jeszcze misja finałowa, więc zdaje się, że to są 3 takie większe etapy. Cała reszta nie ma już większego znaczenia. Dlatego wiem, że ten odcinek jest chyba najbardziej chaotyczny z całej reszty, ale wynikło to z tego, że gdybym chciał nagrywać wszystko jak leci, musiałbym zrobić kolejnych 5 odcinków samej eksploracji, która jest, nie ma co ukrywać, bardzo nudna. Więc tak, ten odcinek wyszedł tak jak wyszedł, już nie ma sensu jakby nad tym rozpaczać. Więc tak, w tym momencie ja bym chciał się z wami pożegnać, zakończyć ten przedziwny fragment i widzimy się w następnym odcinku, w którym to wyruszamy na Wirmir. Dziękuję wam bardzo za uwagę, do zobaczenia, trzymajcie się ciepło, na razie.